I'm going to start off with a piece called Remixing the Beat. Remixing the Beat. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Kerouac. And it was lots of words and the sound of jazz. It was the sound of the beat generation, to be at, to be down in the world with that, listening to Bird, Miles, and Train, my favorite things, Dizzy and Monk, round about midnight, to be taking a ride on the A train through early morning Harlem dawns, and then going west to the edge of the world, to be on that road with that eternal howl, restless as a Greyhound bus station, and to be always going, gone, and to be on that road with a new language closer to speech than sound, and to be writing a poem, not pretending to be a poem, or listening to the faucet drip all night. But it always meant jazz. It always meant jazz. It always meant jazz. It always meant jazz. Remixing the beat. All right, here's one called Daddy Cool. That was an old expression, Daddy Cool, and I actually met Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool. And there's a lot of North Beach references in this one, especially, and a couple of the others. In front of Gino and Carlos Place on Green Street, Daddy Cool is shining shoes for another drink tonight, and maybe something to eat before going home to his room. And you can plainly see on his right forearm with rolled up sleeves an old blue tattoo of a ship's anchor, so childlike and true. And another one that says, I love Mom. And he can still roll a cigarette with one hand in the nearby alleyway, and he knows his way around this town too. Like a junkie, likes his jazz pure. Fast and Furious, Bird and McLean will do. One of our Navy's finest during the last big World War. The war to end all wars that never ended. Daddy Cool. One of my favorite people is Ruth Wise. Anybody know Ruth Wise? I know a few of you do. She's been around a long time. Still performing, jazz poet.
There's her picture right over there.
Yeah. This is our Women of the Beat Generation exhibit in here. There's Jan Kerouac, Diane DePrima, Poet Laureate, and many others. Okay, this is called Riff for Ruth. What madness this is to live for one line of words like joy, like the first kiss and then the goodbye, like a jazz riff, still echoing long after the club has closed and the crowd has gone home. And nothing else exists but this right now, this joy forever. One more. Since Kirk mentioned St. Francis, I got an old piece. It's called In the North Beach Public Library. Here, where I read books I can't afford to buy, I hear old church bells at noon rise like a handful of loose balloons towards the dusty firmament where St. Francis is feeding wild birds crumbs of bread like books I read in the North Beach Public Library. All right, folks.